You know, I think that you're gonna like today's movie recommendation, Mr. Bones. It's dry, 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 and it's just full of bones.
Oh yes, f***ing bones! It's that time again. 31 days, 31 moons. It's Halloween Horrorfest Spooktacular!
Hi Mom, it's me, your son. Let's get one thing straight. If I could just leave this all behind and live in a monster box full of bones and old men in tattered robes just chanting all the time, I would, all right? But I can't. So I'm just down here in my basement, instead of an upside down world full of screaming bones and bleeding skeletons. Or France, but with less steps. All right, let's get this going because Dada's gotta edit. Get ready to feel super claustrophobic because as above, so below, as they say, and a 2014 supernatural found footage horror film directed by John Eric Dowdle, as they also say. Who's they, you ask? When scholar Scarlett Marlowe isn't doing normal scholar stuff, like filming herself doing colonialist plundering and cultural vandalism, she's hard at work looking for the Philosopher's Stone. Which I don't think is really a thing because I've read Harry Potter. I'm pretty sure it's called a Sorcerer's Stone. Turns out it was her father's life work to find the stone, which goes to show that he sucked at that job because he's dead. But after teaming up with their friends and solving some puzzles, Scarlett and pals have reason to believe that the mysterious artifact is art in fact held at the catacombs of Paris, which I don't really think is a real place because I've read Harry Potter. I'm pretty sure it's called a Dundledorf. After bailing on a tour group, the pals spelunk the French corridors over bones and stones until, oops, they find their way into heckin' hell. Now they gotta find their way out before my audience catches on about having read Harry Potter, because as we've all come to learn, I cannot read. As Above, So Below is pretty good and also pretty bad. It's a pretty neat concept with some equally pretty neat visuals. As a Hellboy myself, I'm always down for a good old-fashioned jaunt into the big fire pit in the sky and the ground what's known as heck. But like other found footage horror films of the era, As Above, So Below falls prey to the best of collection of siren songs, jump scares, needless infighting, and just a ton of expository head hammering. For a movie about a bunch of educated people looking for lost treasures from antiquity, it sure thinks its audience is as dumb as the hell that its characters may or may not be currently traipsing through. I just want to watch a dumb movie, John Eric Dowdle. You don't have to make me feel dumb for actually doing it. Ultimately, As Above, So Below is a movie that I saw one time with Allie, and I mostly thought that it was pretty much all right. It's got spooky ideas with dumb execution. I bet some of you will like it more than me, but I waited way too long to film this review to justify spending the time to go through all the ways that I would fix this film. You want a taste? Well, here's one idea. How about give me the money that they gave PewDiePie to promote this thing? That guy has enough money as it is, and I have less bad ideas. Probably. I suppose I can spare to give As Above, So Below a 5 out of 10. Ask me again tomorrow, it might be a 6. Ask the shadow man that lives under my fridge, and he'll steal your voice. If you don't feel like personally going to hell to look for the Philosopher's Stone, or worse, Paris, then you can instead watch As Above, So Below on Hulu. Now get out of here! Okay, come on back. Need I remind you that today is the 26th day of October, and that means we've only got 5 days left until the big day. No, I needn't? Then fine! Get out of here! You know, I had an honest-to-God nightmare last night that I forgot to turn on my Halloween decorations on Halloween night because I was too busy editing videos.